Good morning. It's just after 8 a.m. on a very damp and dreary Sunday morning here in Derbyshire, and I'm going to try to solve today's New York Times crossword. Now, this is actually the last week I'm going to do one of these videos. I'm discontinuing it for two main reasons. Firstly, it's quite demanding on the scheduling. I have to get up on Sunday morning and almost immediately start recording this for like an hour, and Sunday is my recording day. And after speaking for an hour into a microphone, my voice is kind of shot, my energy levels are low. I think you can tell from between the beginning and the end of these videos what a difference that doing these makes. And then I have to edit it in a hurry and upload it quickly, and it really does take a lot of the most productive time of my most productive day out of the picture to do these. So I kind of want to get my time back and work on other things. Secondly, the quality of these episodes is not where I wanted them to be. I try to make videos that I would want to watch myself, and I don't think I would want to watch these. I don't think I would want to watch me trying to solve crosswords for an hour. It turns out that it's actually really difficult to speak extemporaneously for one whole hour while simultaneously trying to solve a crossword, which is, mentally challenging, and also trying to produce an interesting result. None of that really plays to my strengths at all. So apologies to those who have been watching these, but it was an experiment. I did 6 of them, which I think is giving it long enough. But in my opinion, the experiment didn't work. And that's okay. You try stuff, and some stuff works and some stuff doesn't. And that's fine. That's the way it should be. But this will be the last one of these. And in a week or two, I'll replace it with something new. I really do think that the idea of let's playing crosswords is not inherently flawed, but someone has to be naturally interesting and able to ad-lib around it. I think possibly the format that I would like to see someone do is tackling cryptic crosswords and explaining the construction of each clue and how it relates to the answers. I will watch that series. Anyway, with that out of the way, I hope we're going to have a good solve today. It would be good to have one that goes relatively smoothly for the last one. First of all, let's try the mini. Let's see. Okay. A giraffe-like animal has no carpi. That's a strange one to start with, isn't it? Of all of these, capital of 7 across Tokyo, Japan. Trig function is probably something like sine. Rum mixers. I'll come back to that. Way to go, homie, my man. American pioneer Daniel Boone. Many teeth but no gums comb. Car rental giant Alamo, and colas is the rum mix. So 37 seconds. I'm okay with that. So today's crossword is called, appropriately, Getting in the Final Word. The setter is Jeremy Newton, edited by Will Shorts, of course. Let's see what we have in store. Okay, so I'm just going to dash through looking for gimmies here. So I think the Avengers supervillain is going to be Loki. Let's see. So I'm looking for sort of factual clues where the answer is unambiguously true, or an inquiry concerning human understanding philosopher. That might be Hume, but I'm not certain. Also, sort of sentence fragments are good. With 49 down, 1995 Oscar-nominated Pixar theme song. 1995, was that Toy Story? All right. So with 49 down, so it's going to end in 3 letters. That might have been Toy Story 2. What was the when she loved me or something? That doesn't even fit. All right, I've got to come back to that. I'm really showing off my Pixar lack of knowledge there, and that should be something that I should be proud to know. Damn it. Okay, let's just keep going. So that's probably Mona Lisa. Start of many Batman villain names. Something and wisdom are like the 7 stars, seldom seen together. No idea. I'm just just zooming through these, looking for anything that leaps out as being a quickly solvable one. Indian flatbread could be a pita or a naan. Let's see. Wow, in IMs. OMG, probably. Typesetting machines informally. That's probably going to end in an S. Could that be liths or something? Is a lithograph a typesetting machine, or is it just a printing press? Not sure about that. Actress Birch of American Beauty is Thora. Let's see. Something build woodpecker. I don't know. Naturalist John Muir. Opt-in clause. Novak Djokovic, for example. What nationality is he? Is he a Serb? Maybe. It feels like it should begin with S because 78 across is plural. Let's see. Physics Nobelist Martin, discoverer of the tauon. Not only have I not heard of a physicist called Martin, I have not heard of the tauon. Airline to Ben Gurion. That's the Tel Aviv airport, so that will be El Al. Okay. Let's see. Free as copies. Let's concentrate on areas now. Don't know. Gay rights, for example. Well, they're civil rights. Could be civil. Something focus. No idea. Tums and others. Are they? They're antacids, aren't they? It's a brand. Pack 12-2, not going to get that. That's going to be non. Because it ends in an N. Can't be pitta. With 18 across, to be on the safe side. Just in case that doesn't fit. Let's see. Out fishing, maybe. No idea. Former Ford make, informally, probably not a make that we have, and probably not a nickname that I know, even if we did have the make. So let's see. Gay rights as a cause. Let's try that. So if that's just, well, let's see, just. No, I don't know. Let's come back to that corner. Let's carry on. Small world, question mark. Probably globe, actually. That's a small world. I don't know the sportscaster. No way that I'm going to get that. Whom Indians called Bapu, father. From the letters we have, it looks as though that's going to be Gandhi. Although I didn't know the answer. Home of many monasteries. No idea. Outlaw ban. Sushi bar appetizer. That could be edamame. So I still don't know that name. G's get off my back already. Well, these these letters don't look quite right to me, but I wonder. I was pretty sure about all those downs. Oh, it's probably no. It'll be nag, nag, nag. There we go. Mountain in Hawaiian. I think that's Morna, isn't it? I'm something robbed. No idea. Home of many monasteries. L blank AS blank. No idea. Looked surprised, gaped. Accrued is probably something like ran up. I'm not even resorting to the pencil here. I think in this case I might be so intent on rushing my way to an answer here that I may be running into a trap. Quite possibly. We'll see. Maybe my hubris is going to come back and kick me in the arse in this episode. Flock leader for sure. It's probably ram. Flock of sheep. Hello from Hadrian. What's Roman for hello? No idea. Not here for long? No idea. Unlikely butchers. See that if that wasn't flock leader for short, let's get rid of that. Let's put unlikely butchers. I think is going to be vegans. Flock leader is going to be for short because it can't be ram because it's for short. It's going to be abbreviation for something, so it's reverend, and it's talking about a flock like a congregation. There we go. Not here for long. Evanescent. With 13 down, shorthand packed for a wild trip. But 13 down is vegans. What? How does that... Alright, we'll come back to that. Alright, that was Hume. By the looks of it, that's good. Like most Seth Rogen roles, comedic. Summer coolers. That's going to be something like... I don't know. Old JFK flyers. That's talking about JFK Airport and SSTs. Ocular irritation is probably a sty. Let's do this top corner. Like some enemy waters in wartime. Probably mined. Drones mission maybe is... I think that's going to be recon. Flip could be anything. Cold War flyer, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about this typesetting machines now. Locale of the Battle of Stony Creek in the War of 1812. Not going to know that. We've got these strange clues. The theme to this seems to be getting in the final word. This seems to be a theme. The theme. That we have these cross things and they've got to relate somehow. I'm not sure. Okay, so most lazy is definitely idlest. So let's get rid of that. So that is probably something like Intel. So a Cold War flyer will be a MiG. It'll be a linotype machine. Linos is the short. Flip. No, I don't know. Battle of Stony Creek in the War of 1812. Well, Ontario fits, but I don't know. Okay, so with 21 across, remembering. So that would be like keeping. Well, that could be keeping in mind, right? And mind, we have a different spelling for the word mind there. So maybe that's something that's going on here. Let's say if that's keeping in mind, but it's not really in. Well. Oh, right. So flip is go ape. Mumbai Misters. Helps if I read clues properly. Let's see. Sup homie, is that going to be like... Yo, dog. Really? Sometimes you see things you don't expect to see in the New York Times crossword. Be busy. It's probably hum. This is not going to be shit happens in a New York Times crossword. Surely they're not going to use that language. It would be a first if they did, I'm sure. Shorthand packed for a wild trip. Oh, no, what happens in Vegas? Oh, right, yes. So what happens, right? And then the N belongs to the happens. And then you omit it from the crossword. What happens in Vegas? Keeping in, getting rid of the E, mind. I think we've just cracked the theme to this. So, did we have one up here somewhere? Yes, to be on the safe side. Just in case, yes. So we drop the U. Just in case, because literally just is in the middle of case. All right, we got this. We're on it. That could be I was robbed. Green dwarf. Oh, a bonsai. Now, is it just me, or is this unusually easy for a Sunday puzzle? I'm waiting for the sting in the tail. It is entirely possible we're still going to get hung up on a difficult section. Let's see. Smoke-filled establishment. I don't know. Timeout alternative. Timeout is, well, aside from its literal meaning, it's also it's a magazine in London, although probably other cities as well, and it's a chocolate bar in Britain. Gets into hot water. It's probably, well, we'll see. It's probably something to do with cooking. Ever so slightly. What was Red Orbiter? That was Red Orbiter is Mia. Yeah, there we go. The old Russian space station that came down in the late 90s. Dot on a map. Could be a city. Good name for a lawn care guy. I don't know. What is a good name for a lawn care guy? Give formally. I don't know. I've got what this is. Right, so 1995 was Toy Story. It's you've got a friend. This is why we couldn't fit it. In me. And then that's down. Oh, good name for a lawn care guy is Mo. Right, there we go. Hunted is prey. Potential hurdles for college students. I don't know. Begins with ends in an S though, probably. Amenity. Don't know. Don't know. That's gonna be something like. Is there something like an icy with 2 E's? Maybe. Let's see. Performs in Proverbs. That's book of the Bible. That's probably something like doeth, then. Give formally is going to be, by the looks of it, seed to. They're often loaded. Sots. Tailor-made. Begin with an S-E. Don't know. I don't know what the philosophy book by Spinoza is. World War II initials begin with DD. Nope, no idea. Rosie for one and Riveter. Angry beginning with R-I. I don't know. This could be something like an ivory build woodpecker. That would fit if we begin with IV. I can't think of anything else it could be. I'm not going to get the brand. Something you can't get off your chest. Don't know. Biter in is that Niger or Niger? I can never remember how to pronounce this this country. But I don't know what the answer is anyway. A request for an official document. Do something in whatever that is. That looks as though it's going to be wit and wisdom are like the 7 stars. I can't think of what else it could be with blank IT. Alright, we're jumping around a little bit too much here. Let's see. Bomb shelters. Dunno. Chocolatier's offering. Could be I don't know, a sampler? Do they do samplers? I would think so. Whiz-bang could be or. Chinese dish often wrapped in pancakes. I would expect that to be something like crispy duck. No, I want crispy duck pancakes. Thanks, Will Shorts. Amenity, could that be a frill? I don't know about that, but let's see. This is more like the pace that I would would expect to be solving a crossword. I'm kind of surprised how quickly we got through all this, though. That's well, pretty much unprecedented. Gets into hot water is steeps. Stopping points. No, I've no idea. Oh, it could be lights. You stop at lights? Well, most people do. But then we got NH. No, that can't be right. I don't know. Let's leave it there. We have nothing else. To do versatile couch. That'll be a conversion bed thing. But what are they called? No idea. All right, let's try this bottom left corner. We've got nothing in there. Bit of roller derby gear. Nope, not a clue. Admiral Zumwalt. Never heard of the guy. Cleverly crafted. I don't know. Gift in a plate. Would that be so they pass around a collection plate at church. So would that be tithe? Might that be tithe? Light bulb in the fridge. Question mark. So that's gonna be something that's food. Maybe an onion is bulb. Maybe. Barracks Barkers abbreviation. Don't know. Italian sauces definitely ends in S. With 104 across, talking with a fake rasp, perhaps. Well, it's probably. Oh, that's good. So if this is sergeants, then that would end in ing. That'd be something like talk. Well, it can be talking. Something in something. Fess up, admit it. See, we've switched to the pencil now, losing confidence. Big figures in Spanish ice skating. I have no idea. Plastic guy. Ken. Yeah, okay. Right, so cleverly crafted. No idea who Admiral Zumwalt is. All right, who would be? What would be the city of 1,000 minarets? What Middle Eastern city would that be? We don't know about S. I'm pretty sure about A, but I'm S R. Not sure about R. But if it was R, then it could be Basra. Yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing else. Metaphor for a sudden success. No, can't think of anything that would fit. Master of Fugues. Fuck. So pretty sure about Basra being wrong now because I think there's no double A in 84 down repugnant sort. Long-time Olympics TV host. Well, even if I had watched lots of Olympics, it wouldn't be the coverage that this is going to be referring to. No, I don't know about the wrapped in pancakes thing. Let's see. Off colour? No. Bristol, for one. I don't know a lot about Bristol. It's probably not even talking about the city. Tiny piece could be a tad or a jot. Nothing in common with those words, and there's probably others. Classroom basics in a manner of speaking. People say reading, writing, and arithmetic are the classroom basics. Let's try the 3 R's. Sister of Cleo. Now, Cleo, isn't Cleo one of the muses in Greek mythology? Are they all sisters? I can't. There's like 7 or 9 I think there's 9. But prepare as poultry, that really lends itself to being pluck, I think. I think that's your preparation step for poultry, as opposed to any other kind of food. So maybe classroom basics in a manner of speaking could be ESL, English as a second language. But then let's it all out and see if we do that. And wall climbers, well, I would expect that to end in S. Oh, hang on. No, I got this. Okay, so it's dress, I think. Don't you dress a poultry chicken? That can still be 3 R's. And then both of these, which look as though they should end in S, do so. So if that's the sister of, if they are muses, I think there is, I think the muse of literature is called Erato. Fed, rich in oil, will be the United Arab Emirates. I don't know about lets it all out. Wrong, no longer, no idea. Wall climbers, I don't know, that could be talking about plants, animals, anything. Bush in the rose garden once. Laura Bush, lived in the White House. Age-old bug trap. No idea. Tiniest thing. That could be least, but I wouldn't expect thing to be in the clue if it was least. Let's see. With 125 across, got the booby prize. Something in. Oh yeah. Okay. So no, I think that's going to be right. That's going to be came in last. Came in last. There we go. March sound. Tuba? What? I guess marching bands have tubas. Is that going to be right? Oh, age-old bug trap. That's going to be amber. It's not so much that it's an ancient type of bug trap, but it's a trap for ancient bugs. Angers will be ayers. Wheel off, that'll be cart off. Diverse will be eclectic. Let's it all out probably is going to be vents. Still don't know about wall climbers there. Don't know about the Nobelist. With 90 down, reacting to a gut punch, perhaps. Something like something in pain. So if that was pain, Bristol for 1. Palin. Bristol Palin is Sarah Palin's daughter or something. So that works. So that's something in pain. So that'd be like reacting to a gut punch. Perhaps it'd be like doubling up in pain. It's something in pain. Well, we can come back to that and figure it out. I hate questions on Latin. Request for another. No, I can't see what that will be. Okay, let's get rid of lights and come back. No, actually, let's start back at the top left again. Free as copies in no on no free as copy. I don't know. Out fishing maybe a C. There we go. Don't know about that. Free as copies. Oh, on Jam. It's not talking about, like... Right, okay, it's not talking about you don't pay for the copies. It's talking about how you liberate the copies from the machine that's raveled them up. That's going to be... it looks as though that's going to be UCLA, because that's going to be laser focus, and a former Ford maker's a Merc, really? Home of many monasteries will be Lhasa, which is the capital of something, I can't remember what, but it's somewhere out in the in sort of South Asia and the Far East somewhere. Timeout alternative. See, we're absolutely certain here about you've got a friend in me. I don't know about timeout alternative. Smoke-filled establishment. I can't think what that could be. Didn't like and said so. No. And I don't know what the versatile couch is either. This middle left section might be slightly tricky. Pow is going to could be something like BAM. Ultimate application, no idea. Judge. I don't know. This is tricky. Maybe we get some inroads here from the south. I don't know. Forensic IDs, for example, could be DNAs. It is pouring it down out there. I love the sound of the rain. Probably not coming through on the mic, but it is an excellent accompaniment to solving a crossword. And I've already been out there and done what I needed to do today, so I'm feeling very good about that. Let's see. Angry could be riled. Let's try that. So bomb shelters. Silos. It's not where you shelter from a bomb, it's where you shelter a bomb. What might win a race? Speed. So let's see. Request for an official document, and I'm not certain about the W. Pretty certain. Let's pen some of these in. Something build woodpecker. That can't possibly be anything other than ivory if the ones we already have in pen are right. Amenity, I'm not 100% certain is frill, but enough to leave it in there. Let's see. Must pay. Owing? Maybe? God is a gated community. I don't know, something is wrong here. Something is wrong on the internet. Reacting to a good punch. If we can just get some of the more of the crosses there, because we know that this ends in pain. Chinese dish often wrapped in pancakes. It's totally that duck thing with hoisin sauce. I really want some. I don't know what a stock character like Maybury's Otis is referring to. I mean, I don't know what a stock character is, but that's all that's going to get me to the answer without looking something up. All right, let's try the right-hand side. Mumbai Misters. What's the title in India? I don't know why I'm even asking. Let's say this is Ontario. CD figure. Int? Would that be? Does that make any sense? If that was Ontario, I'm going to pencil it in. I don't understand. Maybe Sri's is I don't know. Let's leave it there. Tailor-made. Nope, no idea. Easy step, not a clue. I wonder if doeth is wrong here and it's throwing me. The philosophy book by Spinoza I'm almost certainly not going to get. I wonder if this is a specific official document. I don't know. Some crackers probably ends in an S, but I don't know what it's talking about. Not let a big opportunity slip by, say. Well, I don't know. What was the name of the Mr. Jefferson and the Jeffersons? Wasn't it? No, I'm thinking of the Jetsons. That's not going to help. Oh, this is going to be a Setzi fly. Because that comes up in crosswords. Okay, request for an official document. Let's say if that's not speed. Would you? Looks as though this could stop with would you. Would you something ending in T, beginning with P, ending in T, in something else? What might win a race would be a spurt, perhaps. Although I think speed totally fit there. Metaphor for a sudden success. Meteor? Yes, like a meteoric. Yes, that is totally a metaphor for a sudden success, isn't it? God is a gated community, St. Peter. So owing was wrong. Oops. Peter. Wrong no longer would be like some synonym for exonerated or something. Tiny piece, let's put a tad in there. Must pay. Well, I don't know. If to fill 5 letters with that, I'm not sure. All right, we're pretty sure about riled. What's that? How can this be moosh? Well, maybe it is. I don't know. All right, 35 minutes in. We're over halfway through, but we're getting to the difficult part here. It seems we've our initial running start has definitely hit a bit of quicksand along the way. Easy step. Trot is a step. I'm thinking out loud, but I don't really get it. All right, that's going to end in S. Isn't that something? There's something like a GRA or a GRE, like an exam. Request for an official document. Would you pass the in? No, that doesn't even fit, and the wouldn't fit anyway. So I don't know what's going on here. All right, let's try this. With 104 across, talking with a fake rasp, perhaps. And there's 104 across, cleverly crafted. I can't think of a word or a phrase, a three-word phrase that means talking in a fake rasp. I'm actually going to look up some of these now, I think, because I'm starting to get a little bored. Let's look up Admiral Zumwalt. That's presumably a surname, and we need a first name. Elmo R. Zumwalt. 1920 to 2000, the youngest man to serve as Chief of Naval Operations. Major role in the Vietnam War. So there we go, Elmo. Elmo Zumwalt. Italian sauces then will, by the looks of it, be pestos. Cleverly crafted. No idea. Still no idea. A 94 across, bit of roller derby gear. It's going to be a pad, I guess. Now that can't be talking. 87 down can't be talking because talking is in the clue. It'll be something else in something. And it feels like we should be able to complete that phrase with the letters that we have in there because it's most of them. Oh, calling in sick. Okay, calling in, and then cleverly crafted is slick. That we're pretty sure then about these other things. The light bulb in the fridge will be an onion. Ochos, big figures in Spanish. Ice skating, apparently. Okay, so the city of 1,000 minarets. It looks as though Novak Djokovic might be a Serb, because that's going to end in an S, because that's probably DNAs. And that can be anything but an R if that's SE blank B. But what is the city of 1,000 minarets? Oh, so I overlooked this clue down here. 67 down, I hadn't even seen this. Taste that's not sweet, sour, bitter, or salty. The fifth flavour is umami. So the city of 1,000 minarets will be Cairo. Repugnant, so it's probably a toad. And this will be doubled over in pain. The Latin 101 is probably going to be amat. Must pay. O2. That's something about the tenses and the forms don't seem to match there. Must pay O2. I would think the 2 would be in the clue if it was, but then, I don't know. Wrong no longer. Nope, no idea. I still don't know this Chinese dish here. Moo shu something. Well, nothing I can think of. Ultimate application. Something use. Probably a GRE if it's... I don't think it ended in USA. Judge could be Deem? Maybe? Okay. Didn't like and said so. Don't know. I wish I could get some of these. What's a smoke-filled establishment? All right, let's see what else we can look up. Philosophy book by Spinoza would be a good one. Let's Wikipedia the name. This was a philosopher. His magnum opus was called Ethics. Still another lens care brand. Something you can't get off your chest. No, still no idea. Twisting, don't know, forget it. Still don't know. Wait, this is the last theme clue we still have to get. This 8-tier cross. We've got to get somewhere with that. Let's see. Financial backer for Magellan. I haven't even seen this one, but that's going to be Magellan was Spanish, wasn't he? There's going to be some name of a Spanish king or something. Stock character like Maybury's Otis. Let's see. Let's look up the Nobelist Martin, discoverer of the Tauon. It looks as though if it ends in RL, it's probably something like Carl or Carl. Let's look up. I think probably the quickest way here is to look up the Tauon, and that was. Oh no, it's called. His name is Martin Pearl. Okay, of all the ways they could have clued Pearl that I could have got, they went with a physicist. That's a shame. Not let a big opportunity slip by. Pounce. Must-see TV night. I don't know. But but that's going to be, if that's the day of the week, the only one that's abbreviated to 4 letters is Thursday. So maybe is that right? Yeah, I'm not sure the logic really works there, to be honest. But let's hope it's Thursday. Twisting may end in ing. Writhing, maybe. So that's going to be so that would mean with the cross here, that's going to be something. That's going to be would you put that in writing? Great. Tailor-made, sewn. Easy step. I guess it's going to be a trot. Forget it. No chance. Some crackers, thins, I guess. Something you can't get off your chest. A tattoo. George Jefferson, apparently. And wall climbers, geckos. Stock characters like Maybury's Otis looks as though it's going to be something drunk. Wrong no longer. Is that going to be emended? Is that a word? Yep, improved or corrected by critical editing. Emended. So what's this going to be something drunk? But I don't know. Don't know. Dull finish. That could be dull odd. Drone zone. I don't know. Still don't know who the Olympics host is. The Chinese dish often wrapped in pancakes is going to be a mushu something. But let's look that up. Mushu. I guess it's going to be mushu pork. Okay. Not heard of that one. Already want to eat some. That will be frill, sampler, yep. That'll just be Spain. The financial backer for Magellan was not, after all, the name of a king or anything like that. Literally just the country. Off colour. I don't know. Drone zone. No idea. Let's come back to that. What can we look up here, if anything? Didn't like and said so. Not that. Versatile couch. Something bed. Ultimate application. Still don't know. There's nothing in here we can easily look up. Either. It's a shame. Smoke-filled establishment I can't even think what that could be. Alright, I'm going to break the rules a little bit here. I'm going to check the puzzle to see if we've got any wrong ones. Oh, okay. Whiz bang is ace, not or. Okay. Probably wouldn't have caught that, so we would have ended up having to do that anyway, because I was pretty sure about would you put that in writing, but could. Yeah, of course, works too, and the down works better in terms of whiz bang being. I would justify that being or, as well as I think that square has two potential answers there, but I think C works better. Fair enough. Off color bawdy. So down drunk. What? Is that going to be right? Drone zone is the sky. So is that going to be... Well, I can't think... a stock character, is that going to be a down... Yes, it's going to be a down drunk. It's got to be, right? No. So what is it? What is it? What am I not seeing? Let's just reveal that letter. It helps if I click on reveal. Town drunk. It's the town drunk, for goodness sake. Okay. Timeout alternative. I don't understand this question, especially not how it can end in a V. No, I think we're going to have to reveal something here because I am absolutely stuck here. I'm probably going to kick myself when I reveal the name of the answer for smoke-filled establishment, but let's see. Opium Den. Okay, fair enough. Now that is something I guess you would see in a New York Times crossword. I can't believe earlier I thought shit happens was going to be in it. That would have been good. Ultimate application end use. Okay. Didn't like and said so. Bemoaned. Stopping points will be, oops, depots. I guess a versatile couch will be a day bed. Day bed, maybe? Ever so slightly a mite. I think that's our best solving time, actually. Looking back at 37 down, a timeout alternative is no TV, so it'll be as punishment for kids, isn't it? That kind of timeout. Okay, so we solved that in 50 minutes and 14 seconds. Yeah, pretty sure. That makes our last episode also our most successful. Well, I'm going to do my customary quick edit on this and then upload it as fast as I can so that it gets online just as America wakes up to the crossword. For what it's worth, I don't think they turned out that well, but thanks very much for watching this episode anyway. I really do appreciate it. And who knows, maybe I'll be back with more crossword content in some other form in the future. From me, Chris, have a very enjoyable Sunday.